Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we are unpacking one of the most explosive political developments to emerge from South Africa's parliament in recent weeks, the sudden and dramatic sacking of Mzwanele Manyi as chief whip of the Umkhonto we Sizwe, MK, party. This move is more than just a personnel reshuffle, it's a window into the internal struggles, ideological battles, and power plays that are unfolding behind the scenes in one of South Africa's most talked about new political parties. What's really going on in the MK party? Why was Manyi dismissed so abruptly? And what does this say about the leadership of the party, especially with former President Jacob Zuma still lurking in the background? Grab a seat, because this story goes deeper than many realize. Now, for those who may not know, Mzwanele Manyi is no stranger to South African politics or controversy. A former government spokesperson under the Zuma administration, he was once the face of the now-defunct Government Communication and Information System, GCIS, and later became the head of the Progressive Professionals Forum, a platform known for defending Zuma-era politics. He also had a brief and dramatic stint with the Economic Freedom Fighters, which he joined and then ditched in August 2024 when he jumped ship to the MK party. That defection raised eyebrows at the time. Manyi brought with him political experience, media savvy, and a loud voice, but also baggage and an ego that, according to some insiders, never quite gelled with the culture of the MK party. So fast forward to this past week. News of Manyi's removal first leaked through internal MK party WhatsApp groups before being confirmed publicly. The party's official statement was formal but cold. Please be informed that Honorable Mzwanele Manyi has been relieved of his duties as chief whip with immediate effect. We thank him for his service and dedication to the MK party and wish him the very best in his future endeavors. He's been replaced by Honorable Colleen Mokabila, a figure less known in the national spotlight but reportedly well respected within the party's internal structures. The official line is that the party has confidence in her leadership and sees her as someone who can guide the caucus with strength and vision. But let's not be fooled by the polite press releases. Behind the scenes, this wasn't a peaceful handover, it was a political assassination. According to insiders quoted by IOL, Manyi's leadership style rubbed many MK party members the wrong way. He was described as arrogant, media-hungry, and dismissive of colleagues' input. One senior MK official didn't mince words, saying his arrogance finally caused him to fall on his sword. He fails to listen and protect his caucus and wants to shine in the media alone. That's a brutal indictment, especially for someone who was supposed to be managing party discipline and strategy in parliament. But it gets worse. The real breaking point, reportedly, was a showdown between Manyi and MK party leader John Lofi. Now, remember, Lofi himself is a controversial figure, a former Western Cape judge president who was impeached after being found guilty of gross misconduct. So when someone like Lofi is clashing with you over conduct and loyalty, it's safe to say things have gotten serious. The clash reportedly centered on the State of the Nation address. Manyi, it's alleged, insisted that Lofi read a speech penned by none other than Jacob Zuma, the party's founder and shadow commander-in-chief, instead of delivering his own message. Think about what that means. It's a direct power move, suggesting that Manyi viewed Zuma, not Lofi, as the true leader of the MK party. This isn't just a personality clash. It's a battle over the party's soul. Who's really in charge, the public face in parliament or the man pulling strings behind the curtain? And here's where things get even murkier. Many within the MK party have long whispered that Zuma still controls key decisions, even if he doesn't hold a formal seat in the National Assembly. His allies are deeply embedded in the party machinery, and some suspect that Manyi was trying to curry favor with Zuma by bypassing Lofi. But that strategy clearly backfired. Lofi wasn't having it, and the rest of the caucus, already growing tired of Manyi's domineering leadership style, saw an opportunity to cut him loose. The result? A swift and very public dismissal. What's fascinating about this saga is how it mirrors some of the problems we've seen in other South African parties: power centralization, ego battles, and ideological confusion. But in the MK party's case, it's all happening under the shadow of Jacob Zuma, whose influence remains potent even outside formal office. The party has tried to present a united front, but cracks are clearly forming. Manyi's dismissal has exposed fault lines that could widen in the months ahead, especially as the 2026 local elections loom and the party tries to expand its footprint. Let's not forget, the MK party emerged in late 2023 as a Zuma-aligned alternative to the ANC. It gained traction quickly, especially in KwaZulu-Natal, but it struggled with accusations of being a one-man cult centered around Zuma. The Manyi incident only adds fuel to that fire. So where does this leave Mzwanele Manyi? At this point, his political future is uncertain. He's yet to issue a detailed response to his sacking, but knowing his track record, we can expect a media statement or press conference soon. Whether he stays in the MK party or looks for another political home, perhaps even attempting to form his own structure, remains to be seen. As for the MK party, it faces a crucial test. Can it grow beyond its founder's shadow? Can it manage strong personalities without imploding? And can it maintain credibility with voters while dealing with these internal battles? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear, the dismissal of Mzwanele Manyi is not just a small shakeup. It's a signal that deeper forces are at work within the MK party. And for voters watching closely, it raises questions about whether this party can ever truly operate as a united political force, or whether it's destined to collapse under the weight of its own contradictions. What's your take on this? Was Manyi unfairly targeted, or was his dismissal long overdue? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth political breakdowns from across South Africa. Your support keeps this channel going. Thanks for watching, and as always, see you next time.